Hey buddy, if you're struggling with assembling your new bike board, this video is for you. We'll show you how to assemble and use it correctly. There's no shame in learning something new, so sit back and watch how the pros do it. You'll have the most fun assembling this with a partner, but it's perfectly doable on your own as well. After opening the box, you'll find the assembly instructions. But if reading isn't your thing, don't worry. Just follow along with this video instead. Start by removing all the packing materials and opening the cardboard boxes. Then grab the most important item inside, a beer, which is a small gift from us. Before you begin assembling, pop it in the fridge to chill. Before you start assembling, lay out all the parts from the box. To keep the painted pieces safe, place something underneath them to prevent scratching, like the foam and cardboard you just removed. In the small box, you'll find all the fasteners. Lay them out carefully on a table or the floor to avoid losing any pieces. For easy organization, each bag is labeled with the letter of the part it contains. The package also includes all the tools you'll need for assembly, a 13mm wrench and 4mm and 5mm hex keys. However, if you want to enjoy your beer sooner and save your hands during assembly, we recommend using an impact driver with 4mm and 5mm bits, but don't worry, you can definitely manage without it. Now let's get started with the assembly. Begin with the front chassis. Take part A and two front wheels, marked with a C. Attach them using 8M screws and 8Q nuts, tightening the nuts from below. Next, move on to the rear chassis with the brake. This involves part B and the two brake wheels marked with a D. Secure them with 8N screws and Q nuts. Then attach the brake part H to the rear chassis using 4M screws and Q nuts. Be sure to tighten everything properly. Next, install the handlebars onto the main chassis board. Insert the handlebars marked as R into the two holes in the chassis board, marked as E, and secure them with 4U screws. Then, connect both chassis to the baseboard. Attach the front chassis near the handlebars and the rear chassis to the back of the bike board. You'll need 8 short L screws for this, 4 for the front and 4 for the back. The next step is to install the front pocket marked as F onto the front of the bike board. Start by inserting the pocket from above, ensuring it is properly seated on the board. Once it's in place, begin securing it with 2 shorter L screws, carefully fastening them to keep the pocket steady while you continue. Next, secure the pocket on the sides using 4 more M screws. Insert each screw through the side holes and tighten them with Q nuts to ensure the pocket is firmly and securely attached to the front of the bike board. Continue with the assembly of the cradle. Attach the 2 longer spring holders, parts J, to the sides of the cradle marked as G using 2 O screws. Next, install the cradle onto the bike board. The front part of the baseboard has 10 holes. Choose a hole based on the diameter of your motorcycle's front wheel. For example, for a 62cm diameter wheel, select the 3rd hole from the front. For a larger wheel, choose a hole further back. Use a long screw with a nut, part S, to attach the cradle. Insert the screw through the selected hole in both the board and the cradle, then secure it with a nut on the other side. The next step is to install the 2 shorter spring holders, parts K. In the middle part of the bike board, you'll again find 10 holes. Choose the same hole position you chose at the front for the cradle installation. For example, if you attach the cradle to the 3rd hole from the front, install the shorter spring holders in the same position using 2 O screws. Now, something for the stronger folks watching. Stretch the I springs between the 2 holders. To make the job easier, you can use a hex key, just like our Pro Marek does here. If your motorcycle has a narrower front wheel, we recommend adding a reinforcement marked as V to the front pocket, attaching it with 2 P screws. For those wanting to child-proof their motorcycle, you're in luck. Safety straps are included in the package. Simply thread them through the front forks and front chassis, where you'll find special holes designed for this purpose. These holes are also on the rear chassis for extra security, especially during transport. And you're done. The motorcycle is on the stand, and everything works as it should. Now, all that's left is to open the fridge, enjoy your well-deserved beer, and admire your new bike board. Thanks for watching, and happy riding.